Hey guys, what's up? Ricky over here with Matt. Today we're going to be going over an armbar from side control, right? It's a common armbar from side control, but a lot of details in it. So I'm going to first have my partner over here on his back. And first things first, there's a lot that goes on with the frame over here, but we can disregard that for now so we can look at the bigger picture. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be posting my hand on the opposite side of his head, and I'm going to be lifting him up by sitting back on my base. So when I sit back on my base here, pretty much his back comes off the ground, right? So that was the purpose of it, because if he's flat, I won't be able to do this armbar. My hand here is a base structure, so that if he tries to put his back on the ground, that's going to stop him from doing it. If I try to stop him by pulling with muscle here instead of the base, as he goes, my whole body is going to move forward. It's going to feel impossible to hold him. So just focus on this stopping him from flattening him back out, right? So now from here, I'm gonna find a way to step over, and I'm gonna be keeping my weight backwards, because again, now my foot is doing what my hand was doing. So if he goes and he puts his back to the ground, my foot is stopping him, and then I'm going to be active on my back toes over here, right? From here, I'm gonna be doing a swivel. So to break the swivel down pretty much, because this is probably the harder part of the technique, I'm gonna go to like a squat formation. So I'm just going to squat over here, and then I'm going to be switching my hook. And I'm going to fall back on my hand over here, making sure not to put too much pressure, right, if we're drilling with my partner. And then from here, my knee is under his armpit, my knees are pinching, and then I'm going to be able to bring my leg over. And I like to use my Achilles over here to stop him from being able to hold on to his other hand as I break the grip that way. So I actually start to lean that way, and then now I can start sliding up to the wrist and secure the straight arm bar. So another detail that's important is the idea of having my knee. So I'm going to turn it around quickly over here. So once I have him up and I start going for this squat kind of formation, as I switch my hook, my knee goes onto the rib pretty much. A lot of people, when they do this, they drop the knee to the floor, and then when they go for it, he starts to turn towards you, and then you start to lose it all because you don't have control of his arm over here. But when I put the knee over here and now I just fall backwards, both my knees are pointing up. So he would have to get around my leg to be able to escape this. And I'm also leaning towards his head. So he kind of has only the option of going that way for like a hitchhike escape. But before he does that, now that he's holding on to his hand and making sure he doesn't get armbarred, my leg is free to come over and assist me breaking the grip. So then I come from here. Okay?